Hello, folks. This is David Zublik with the America Talks radio program with breaking news. We are getting word that there is a possible military coup attempt underway against President Donald Trump. The news is coming in fast and furious, but here is what we know. Early this morning, several Secret Service agents were summarily fired and then escorted forcibly from the grounds of the White House. This is coming from reporter Steve Clemons, who tweeted out that two, perhaps more, Secret Service manager-level staff abruptly were forced to resign and escorted out of the executive office building. Possibly more than two, were escorted in what turns out to be some sort of an attempt to deny Donald Trump protection from possible assassination attempts and also from a possible military coup against his administration, which is being financed by billionaire George Soros. Here is what we know right now. George Soros, billionaire, has an insider who used to work for the Obama administration and now is working for Soros, who has revealed that Soros is orchestrating a military coup to overthrow President Donald Trump. Rosa Brooke, who worked as a senior advisor in the State Department and who now works for a George Soros organization, has outlined 4 ways to remove President Trump from office, including a plan to launch a military coup against the White House. Brooks now serves as the Schwartz Senior Fellow at New America, formerly the New America Foundation, which is a think tank heavily funded by globalist billionaire George Soros. The board of directors of New America is currently chaired by Google CEO Eric Schmidt. In a posting regarding foreign policy, Brooks posed the question, are we truly stuck with Donald Trump? Well, it depends. There are essentially 4 ways to get rid of a crummy president. Brooks then went on to outline 4 ways to remove President Trump from office, including impeachment, declaring him mentally unfit for office, or having the military overthrow him in a coup. Now, one of the reasons that I'm getting from my sources that a military coup may be underway to remove Donald Trump from office is due to the fact that Trump has authorized Congress now to pursue criminal charges against Hillary Rodham Clinton in what appears to be a 180-degree reversal from some things that Donald Trump said in an interview regarding any possible charges that he would be pursuing against Hillary Clinton for the crimes that she committed with regard to Benghazi and other crimes. Now it appears that Trump has authorized Congress, including Jason Chaffetz, to do whatever it takes to pursue Hillary. Here is what Jason Chaffetz had to say about authority he has received from Donald Trump to go after anyone in the former Obama administration, including Hillary Rodham Clinton and her possible connections to any wrongdoing.
I wasn't planning on do this, but I'll share this with the members and those watching here. President Trump visited Philadelphia when we were at our planning and strategy session. Much to my surprise, Reince Priebus, the chief of staff, said that the president would like to speak with me at the conclusion of his remarks. So I went backstage, and the president, I'd met him back in 2012 or so, but I'd never chatted or interacted with him since. The president came up, greeted me, my wife and I, and here's what he said. And I think it's worth noting. He said, "You do a great job. You do a great job," which of course I agreed with. And then he said, "Listen, I understand that I'm the president. You have a job to do. You do the oversight. You don't slow down. You go after everything you want to go after. You look at anything you want to look at." I mean, if you sat there and heard what he said to me about pursuing oversight of the government and the function that we fulfill, you'd be pretty inspired. And it was inspiring to me. And for him to convey a message of don't slow down, go do your job, there's a lot to get after with the government.
So the news apparently is that Donald Trump is indeed now at this point authorizing Congress to do whatever it takes to go after Hillary. And of course, Hillary and the Clintons are very good friends with George Soros, and apparently amongst the many other things that Donald Trump is going to attempt to do to defeat the New World Order, Soros is really ticked about the fact that that Trump is possibly now going to allow Hillary to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And the news that Trump supports a criminal investigation into Hillary's affairs came just days after the Oversight Committee ordered FBI Director James Comey to hand over the contents of Hillary Clinton's email server. Now, a lot of this information would be very incriminating to many within the highest levels of our government and within the highest levels, apparently, of the United States military. And this information could be extremely damaging to the power elite and the powers that be. So the latest that we are hearing is that George Soros, in response to this, is allowing a military coup to be on the table to overthrow President Donald Trump. And apparently the Secret Service, or infiltrators within the Secret Service, were going to make an attempt to either be part of this military coup or to at least not protect the President of the United States in the event something should happen. They apparently, several of them, management level officials, by the way, were fired and then escorted from the White House grounds. Now, the White House today, this afternoon, is denying that any Secret Service agents were released, were removed. We do know that a female Secret Service agent had indicated that she was not going to be willing to protect the President of the United States in the event of some sort of an assassination attempt. Apparently, there are more than one Secret Service agent involved having the same attitude. So there was a back and forth about whether or not these Secret Service agents have been removed and released. But again, Steve Clemons, an investigative reporter, tweeted out that two, perhaps more, Secret Service manager-level people were abruptly forced to resign and escorted out of the executive office building. So they're gone, apparently. And now we're hearing that George Soros is authorizing a possible military coup against President Donald Trump. We will keep you apprised of the situation as more news becomes available on this. Please get this information out there to as many people as you possibly can, because we need to keep President Donald Trump safe. And with all of the violence that has been going on, the riots, the civil unrest, a military coup on top of everything else would really disrupt this administration's attempt to return the country to what the founding fathers intended to work on constitutional principles and to get things done for the betterment of all of the citizens of the United States of America. I want to take a quick moment to tell you about a great company that we have partnered with called Food for Liberty. They sell storable, delicious, nutritious food that stays good for up to 25 years. You can get their Numana food products through our websites, americatalks.com, truthunsealed.com, or darkoutpost.com. Just go to any one of those websites, click the banner ads at the top of the page to go to foodforliberty.com/David Z. Check them out. They got some great stuff there. They got water filtration systems, camping supplies, survival gear, vitamins and nutritional supplements. A portion of the proceeds of every sale goes to keep these videos coming to you, to keep you informed on what's going on, things that the mainstream media will not cover. So please check them out by going to our websites. We would appreciate it. Again, breaking news. We are hearing that there's a possible military coup in the works against President Donald Trump. And part of this might have been the involvement of Secret Service agents who were fired and escorted from the executive office building late last night, early this morning. We will keep you posted as more becomes available. This is David Zublik with the America Talks radio program. Thank you for paying attention. Stay on top of it.